Am I smurfing? Where's my hero's welcome? They could have at least organized a great feast in my honor, right?
Brainy, you're finally here.
Yes, Papa Smurf. I have retrieved.
Not now. We have to help Dimwitty. There's no time to lose. He's been smurfed by a vile trap. It can lead Gargamel straight to the village. Dimwitty is in the central square, and it's been invaded by the contamination.
What? Holy Smurf. That thing is aptly named. Before I can even catch my breath, I have to smurf the hero once again.
Hey there! Shall we smurf?
And ha!
Oh, hello. That Smurfizer sure looks pretty.
Oh, hi. What are you doing?
have to go and save that dimwit Dimwitty. They should have been cheering for me when I brought back the Aqua Magnifica. But no, all they could think about was Dimwitty. Dimwitty, it's me, Brainy. I've come to save you.
Oh, Brainy, thanks for coming to see me. Do you want a carrot?
And hop, hop, hop.
You should have been more careful, Dimwitty. I warned you that Gargamel can use those plants to smurf the location of the village. You put all the Smurfs in danger.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to smurf into the plant.
It's no use trying to explain. You're smurfing your breath. Need I remind you that I have returned from a long journey? Right? I also managed to bring back the first ingredient, the Aqua Magnifica. Is anyone interested?
Congratulations, Brainy. Thanks to your courage, we only have 2 ingredients left to find.
It was like smurfing fish in a barrel. With my superior intellect, I could overcome any challenge that...
Did you go on a trip, Brainy?
He's smurfing me crazy. I'm going to get some well-deserved rest.
And so, Brainy helped Dimwitty to escape, and he apologized for his silly mistake. But I have more bad news, declared Papa Smurf. More Smurfs have disappeared, like Smurf and also Smurf. To save the missing friends immediately, they must concoct the cure mentioned previously. Finding the pink crystals, it could be a hassle, for they are located in Cooking Pot Castle. Cooking Pot Castle, a great culinary school, where chefs learn to cook meals that would make your mouth drool. A Smurf who knows that place, there exists only one. He's the Smurf we call Chef. His mission has begun. I once had dinner at Cooking Pot Castle. Don't get me wrong, it was nice, but it wasn't that, you know. Anyway, moving on.
It's so nice to be going to Cooking Pot Castle. My mouth is watering already. Apparently, Handy wants to see me before I leave.
Hello there, Chef. I've got a surprise for you. I've smurfed a few improvements to the Smurfizer. By the way, if you find any materials on your journey, don't hesitate to smurf them to me. The more you give me, the more I can improve the Smurfizer. Pretty smurfy, right?
Oh, I can't wait to see that. But didn't you say you had a surprise?
Haha, yes! I upgraded the Smurfizer to help you through Cooking Pot Castle. You can now use the sprint. You'll be able to move around much faster.
That's great! I'll be able to challenge Hefty to a race then.
Thanks to the sprint, you'll also be able to break things. There are a few plants next to my workshop. One of them has just poked its little head out. Try smurfing into it by sprinting. By hitting it, you'll be able to make the others come out. But you have to be quick, or they'll all go back into the ground. Then you can go meet up with Papa Smurf.
Hi. What are you doing?
Are you sure you'll be able to smurf the pink crystals from the cooking pot castle?
As sure as you need to break eggs to make an omelet, Papa Smurf. There's a supply of crystals inside the castle.
How do you know that place so well?
It's a long story. I've got to go. The clock is ticking. You can count on me to bring back the second ingredient, the pink crystals.
You and I need to have a little talk when you return.
It'll be a piece of cake. I just have to enter the castle and smurf the pink crystals. This mission will be as easy as smurfing boiled eggs. If I sprint forward with the help of the Smurfizer, it'll give me a little boost and I can smurf through that structure. Holy Smurf! even more things to heal. Hey, I should try running into it to make it fall. Let's go! Take that! In your Smurf! Ow! Awesome! Woohoo! Hey, that's weird. There isn't a human in sight. This place is usually crowded. I haven't been to the castle in ages. I can't wait to smurf my dear friend, Chef Tok Tok. Can you hear me?
Yes, this is Papa Smurf. What's going on?
I'm in front of Cooking Pot Castle, but something's not right. The front door is locked. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm afraid this mission is going to turn sour.
So, how are you going to get in?
My friend, Chef Tok Tok, made a small entrance just for me. I hope it hasn't been locked too. If I remember correctly, by following this wall, I can get to the small passage that Chef Tok Tok smurfed for me. Awesome! And... Great! Yeah! If I run fast enough, I can pass through. This Smurf's no sense at all. The passage that Chef Tok Tok made for me is closed too. Something smells fishy. And... Hello, friends. Do you copy? I haven't been able to get into the castle. All of the entrances are blocked. I'll have to smurf up to the kitchens from the outside.
But aren't they on the top floor?
Yes, but I can climb up the rocks to get up there.
Be careful. That seems pretty dangerous.
Don't you worry, Papa Smurf. It'll be as easy as pie. That seems a little high. I should try sprinting onto that mushroom to give me a boost. The contamination is spreading like hot butter on toast. It's rising faster than a souffle. I need to smurf up the drain pipes to heal the hearts. That'll put a stop to it. Yippee! And hello, guys. Are you there? I think I found a way to smurf into the kitchen.
You're going over the outer walls, right?
Yes, I have to jump into the air and smurf to the top.
Be careful, Chef. Don't go breaking your Smurf.
Don't you worry, Papa Smurf. See you later. Okay, this Smurfo glider is going to be very useful. Good thing I'm not afraid of heights. Oh no, the contamination is coming out of the window. Has the contamination managed to smurf all the way inside? That would explain why everyone is gone. The last time I came here, there were chefs in... Gee, these platforms are as sturdy as rotten crackers. This is one strange place. It must be the castle's storeroom. There must be another exit Smurf somewhere higher up. And... Guys, I made it! I can see the end of the wall, all the way over there. I must admit, I'm a little worried. The contamination has smurfed everywhere. It looks horrible, just like lumpy custard.
Do you think it could be...
Another vile trap? Yes, it must be inside the castle. That would explain why it's spreading so much. Okay, gotta go. I'll call you back later. Awesome! This is the first time that Chef Tok Tok hasn't been here to smurf me welcome. I wonder if there are any humans left around here. Finally, a place that I recognize, the terrace balcony. But there used to be tables and chairs here. Now, all that's left is some old debris. How could Chef Tok Tok and his students have smurfed this place in such a mess? Okay, we can smurf about that later. Let's go. There's a small entrance for me around here somewhere. Okay, I finally reached the outer walls. Now, to get to the kitchen. It's in the large central tower. You can see it in the distance. It's impossible to miss. What a mess! It looks like a crumbled cookie. I have no choice. I'm going to have to smurf over that gap and glide across. I love smurfing through the air. I feel as light as meringue. Hello? Papa Smurf? I think I can see a vile trap in the distance. It's closed. There must be something or someone inside.
Holy Smurf! This confirms our suspicions about the progress of the contamination. Brainy, go check and see if any Smurfs have gone missing.
Oh! It's gonna take ages for you to count everyone. I'm hanging up. This must be the cellar. All these barrels seem to contain sarsaparilla juice. The castle chefs have been stocking up. Let me see if this juice was made from the contaminated sarsaparilla. Woohoo! Okay, this is my chance to sprint as fast as I can and beat Hefty's record. Ouch! Brave!
Awesome! Great! Ow! And woohoo! And
There's the tower where the classroom is. I can also see the small entrance that my friend Chef Tok Tok built for me. I need to jump over that gap and glide over to the other side, safe and sound. It should be a piece of cake.
yeah! Great! Yippee! Awesome!
I think he's the one caught inside the Vile trap.
How am I not surprised? When he heard I was coming here, he couldn't have resisted the urge to come smurf his face. You can count on me, Papa Smurf. I'll smurf him out of there.
Awesome! And ha! Yee! Ha!
It's so nice to be back here. This is where I hid to listen to Chef Tok Tok's classes. Hello, guys. I've just found a cookbook lying on a stand.
Use it to learn a few new recipes. A change would be nice.
Ah, no. I'd better not smurf this for you, Brainy. There is sarsaparilla juice in the recipe, but also, and I quote, a strange new plant, strong in taste, and that grows quickly.
The file trap. Do you think the castle chefs were eating file traps? That might be why the castle has been abandoned, right?
Definitely. Okay, got to go. I'll tell you if I find anything else. Trap, straight ahead. But there's no way to reach it without being hit by the vile vines. Unless I use the Smurfizer to charge through at full speed. Owie! It's me, Chef! I'll get you out of there!
Oh, thank you, Chef! What great news! I couldn't stay here a second longer. I'm starving.
Can't say I'm surprised! I just need to heal the contaminated hearts. Then you'll be free! did you get yourself into this situation, Greedy?
When I heard you were going to Cooking Pot Castle, I couldn't resist. Just the thought of the thousands of dishes you can usually smurf here, my mouth was watering.
And you snuck away to come here?
Yes, I took a stork, and when I got here, I searched the kitchen. But all I could find were these large, salty rocks.
Salty rocks! That's the ingredient I need to bring to Papa Smurf. Wait for me here. When I return, we'll head back to the village together. Finally, the kitchen. I know this place like the back of my Smurf. Yeah! Wow! Are they all crazy? They've been cooking vile traps. That explains everything. They are all out of their Smurf. That's why there's no one left in the castle. There! The pink crystals! Chef Tok Tok told me why they're so rare and why he had trouble getting them. They come from a faraway land, in the mountains, I think. They give his recipes their unique and peculiar taste. Ah, I sound just like Brainy. Now that I have a piece, I can meet up with Greedy and head back to the village.
Oh, hello there.
Hey.
Are you still spraying?
Grouchy, where is Papa Smurf? I have to give him the second ingredient.
Papa Smurf isn't here. Me? I don't like Smurfs who aren't here.
Not here? Well, do you know where he is?
Yes, in the swamp. He said that there was no time to lose, and that he was going to look for the hellebores. Me? I don't like hellebores. Papa Smurf still hasn't returned, and the village is in a mess. Me? I don't like messes.
Oh no, what's Smurfing on now? Okay, I'm gonna go put the crystals in his lab, safe and sound.
During the adventure in that faraway place, the Smurfs in the village started acting in haste. Papa Smurf, too eager and wanting to do more, set off for the swamp to find silver hellebores. As As the hours rolled by, the Smurfs began to fret. Papa Smurf is still gone. Why isn't he back yet? Has he been taken captive or caught in a trap? Does he need to be saved from some sort of mishap? As their meeting went on, voices called out to state, should they replace him or continue to wait? As the Smurfs in the village continued to groan, Smurfette was concocting a plan of her own. Suddenly she noticed the gear left unguarded. Grabbing the Smurfizer, she swiftly departed. Heading through the forest and without turning back, she pursued Papa Smurf by following his tracks.
It's settled. I'll go and Smurf Papa Smurf from the swamp. Oh no, it's Grouchy. Hey, Grouchy, pretend you didn't see me, okay?
Me? I don't like pretending. Where are you going anyway?
I'm going to find Papa Smurf. I'm smurfed up just waiting around. Please don't tell the others. They might get worried.
All right. Me? I don't like getting worried.
Hello? Smurfette? Do you copy? Where are you? Grouchy told us everything. What were you thinking? Smurfing off all by yourself?
I can't believe that Grouch snitched on me.
He didn't snitch. We heard him grumbling even more than usual. That's what made us realize something Smurfy was going on. He was angry at himself for letting you go. He's worried that something might happen to you. And we're worried about you too. Come back to the village, Smurfette. It isn't safe out there.
No way. I'm just as Smurfy as any one of you. So stop your smurfing.
What did she say?
She doesn't want to come back?
No, wait. Smurfette, I just wanted to let you know, before you left, I made a few adjustments to the Smurfizer. It can now suck up and shoot out all kinds of things. I would have liked to show you how it smurfs, but seeing as you left...
Don't worry, I'll figure it out on my own. Thanks, Handy. See you soon. Holy Smurfs! The path is blocked! Let's see. Great! It's working! There's the swamp. No Smurf has ever brought me here on a picnic. Now I understand why. This is one gloomy place. Ooh. What is it now? How am I supposed to heal something up there? You know what, you ugly thing? I'm going to suck up these vile balls and fire them back at you. What's this wagon full of barrels doing here? I hope there aren't any humans around. That's never a good sign. Okay, I should be able to suck up a healing plant and fire it at the contaminated heart. I have to act fast. This place doesn't look... Wow, it's a free-for-all today. It doesn't seem to be affected by the healing spray either. Oh, great. Let's see now. How about I suck it up? Owie! Great! It worked! Okay, now what am I supposed to do with it? Return to sender! Go on, get out of here! It's Smurfette!
We're all here, Smurfette. And we're all ears. Shh! It's Smurfette! She's so sweet! Be quiet! She's gonna say something!
I found a lantern near the dock.
Whoa!
It must belong to Papa Smurf, but I couldn't see a raft here.
Papa Smurf must have used it to cross the river. You're on the right track.
Well done, Smurfette. Ask her if she's okay.
Oh, ask her if she wants me to go help her. Hey, that's enough. I'm a big girl. I can take care of myself. Oh, footprints. And they don't look like Smurf tracks. They seem to be fresh, too. Oh, this is just as I feared. There's a human nearby. These barrels are strange. I don't know why there are so many of them.
This swamp is so clammy and damp. What a calamity. Oh, my feet are wet.
Holy Smurf! It's Gargamel! Those were his footprints! Up there! The log! I have to reach it to move on! But I need to be careful. Gargamel can't be far away.
Smurfette, it's Brainy. Is everything all right?
Ask her why she hasn't called us back.
No! Ask her if she wants us to go help her.
Yeah, it would be nice to go visit the swamp.
Don't start this again. I'm just fine. Stop calling me for no reason. You don't need to worry. And hop. And hop. Awesome! Yee-haw! Yeah! And hop! Those barrels again. Gargamel must be gathering ingredients here. But what? And more importantly, why? Awesome! Oh no! Over there! Gargamel. I hope he doesn't come any closer. I hope that Papa Smurf isn't too far away, and that Gargamel decided to go home and feed his cat. And hop. More barrels. So Gargamel is still here, and he's stocking up a huge supply of something.
Everything's wet and slippery. I don't know where to tread. This swamp is repulsive, disgusting, and dirty.
A vile trap! I hope that Papa Smurf isn't inside. That's just Smurfy. I can't see anything because of this fog. I could call out to him, but seeing as Gargamel is lurking around here, I'm sure to get caught. I'll be smurfed! The Vile Trap must have sent a signal to Gargamel. I have to hurry! All right, I have to get closer, find the hearts, then heal them to open the Vile Trap. I have no choice. I have to go through that fog. All right, I need to suck up some healing spores to smurf a way through. So Smurfy. It looks like the path of leaves is rolling out for me like a red carpet. Okay, I've healed the first heart. There must be another one. It seems that Gargamel hasn't found the Vile Trap. That's great news.
Hello, Smurfette? It's us. Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Stop smurfing me every 5 minutes. I think I found Papa Smurf. He's caught inside a Vile Trap.
That's wonderful, Smurfette. You're so awesome. Yeah, you Smurf so much better than us.
Can I speak to Smurfette too? Okay. Great! Gargamel's footprints. Is he ever gonna...
Ah, what rotten luck! This fog isn't real
either? That's convenient. This is my chance to go open that Vile Trap. Like the fireworks we smurf in the village every year.
Ah! By Beelzebub, I fell flat on my face.
A tee-hee-hee. Serves him right. And there, the last heart has been healed. Papa Smurf! Can you hear me?
Is that you, Smurfette? Were you the one who got the Vile Trap to free me?
Yes, I'm coming, Papa Smurf. Stay where you are.
I won't move a muscle. By the way, I have some good news, Smurfette. I managed to collect the Hellebor's perfume before I got smurfed.
Smurftastic! Then we can go back to the village right away. Quickly, we can't hang around here. Gargamel is nearby.
Did I just hear someone cry out?
Smurfette? Can you hear me? Are you okay?
I'm all right. But that was some drop. I sure picked the right time to fall. The Smurfizer doesn't seem in such good shape, though. The tank came off, and I can't see it anywhere.
Holy Smurf! It must have been carried away by the river. Hurry! You have to get it back. Without that special flower, we won't be able to heal the contamination.
Yes, I know. I'm on it. In the meantime, you should head back to the village, Papa Smurf. The Smurfs are a little jittery. They need you there with them.
Are you sure? I can wait for you here, you know.
No! The village needs you more than I do, Papa Smurf. Besides, Gargamel might still be lurking around. It isn't safe.
I would rather stay, but so be it. Take care of yourself.
I've handled things perfectly so far. I'm sure I'll be fine. Unfortunately, no tank means no Smurfy talkie. This time, I'm on my own for real. Oh, come on, Smurfette. Now's not the time to give up. Breathe. Oh, careful I don't fall into the water. And up. What are all those noises? Huh, It sounds like insects. Or maybe vile critters? Come on, I have to control my fear. I can't let my imagination get the best of me. Oh, no, no, no! Vile critters in sight! And I don't have the Smurfizer. It's now or never to try Hefty's famous technique. Run fast! Yee-haw! And hop. Hop, hop, hop. Those strange noises again. I'm feeling a little worried. I'll try to avoid getting too close to that contamination. Smurfette. Just a few more feet. The Smurfizer's tank can't have disappeared. It must be around here somewhere. Over there. I can see it. Quickly, I need to grab it and get back to the village. Smurftastic! I finally got the tank back. I feel quite proud of myself. I can't wait to get back to the village and see my friends. Okay, I'd better not hang around. There's something Smurfy about this place.
With the help of Smurfette and her immense courage, our two heroes safely returned to the village. Oh, I was certain that she would succeed. She is truly remarkable. Anyway, where was I? Once Papa Smurf got back, he set things in motion. He took out his cauldron to brew up the potion. The perfume of hellebores he proceeded to add to the ingredients that they already had. Now, his work is complete. Papa Smurf is content. The antidote was smurfed after several attempts. But it's not over yet. To defeat Gargamel, they must head to his home to break the Vileaf spell. The plant spits out its spawn from the hovel on top. There's a long road ahead to bring it to a stop. But who is the right Smurf to be sent on this quest? Oh, not lazy, not clumsy. They aren't up to the test. It is indeed Hefty, for who else could it be? Ready to battle and make history.
Great!
I have everything. I can go save my friends from Gargamel. But first, I should go see Pop. Smurf and Handy.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Yep, hey there. How's it smurfing? Using the 3 ingredients we've found, I've concocted a super antidote.
And I filled the Smurfizer with it.
Perfect. Now I'm ready to face the Vileaf.
Just one thing, the Smurfizer is now very powerful, so don't be surprised.
I know all about power. Don't you worry, Handy.
You have to sneak into Gargamel's hovel and free the Smurfs that he has taken prisoner. Then, you must put an end to the Vileaf using the super antidote. The antidote is powerful, but the Vileaf is too. Don't forget that.
Don't worry, Papa Smurf. I'm smurfed up and ready to go. Now, off to Gargamel's hovel. It can be dangerous with both him and the Vileaf there. Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, this is Papa Smurf. Have you arrived at Gargamel's house?
Yes, but it's pitch black out here. I can barely smurf a thing.
That might help you get inside unnoticed. I know stealth is not your forte, Hefty, but try to be discreet for once.
Don't sweat it, Papa Smurf. I'll be as quiet as a bzzfly. Holy dumbbells! It's Gargamel! Let's hope he doesn't see me. What's he up to this time?
Now, a little nightshade and a smidge of ricin. That should make the Vileaf grow. And not forgetting the mandrake. Azrael, I can't find the hellebores I picked from the swamp. I hope you didn't gobble them up when I wasn't looking, you blasted fleabag.
Hellebores? From the swamp? Smurfette did say he was gathering something while he was there. break down that structure in the blink of an eye, or my name isn't Hefty.
What was that noise? Was that you, Azrael?
Oh, Smurf, he must have heard me. It's a good thing I'm well hidden.
What have you broken this time, you numbskull?
And...
Oh, I recognize that noise. It must be another one of those cursed rats.
Great! And... Gargamel's spellbook. He must have used it to learn how to smurf the Vileaf.
You're a big chicken, Gargamel!
Are you really scared of a tiny little rat?
It's more scared of you than you are of it!
Pipe down, you nasty blue imps! Once I've taken care of this rat, you're next on my list!
Smurfs? Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah! Yippee!
Oh, wow! I don't believe it! Hefty, what are you doing here?
Have you come to save us?
That's right. Did Gargamel capture you after you got caught in the vile traps?
I have a feeling he's going to smurf us. Yeah, but you can free us later. First, you have to destroy the spellbook. Gargamel has found a new formula to enhance the Vileaf's power.
He's returned from the swamp with a bunch of ingredients.
So that's why he was in the swamp.
No more spellbook means no more formula. Then it's bye-bye enhanced Vileaf. You have to get rid of it.
Just as I suspected. I need to get into the room with the spellbook without Gargamel seeing me.
There's a mouse hole over there, high up.
You need to get close to the spellbook without being seen.
All right. I'll try smurfing that way. I'll come set you free afterwards. It'll be a breeze with my strength. The mouse hole is right up there. Here we go.
Went through that hole, and I missed it!
The only unpleasant thing about this hovel is the owner. I should come Smurf a visit when he's not around.
I can see you, little rat. I'll deal with you. Just let me get my net.
There's that idiot Gargamel again. Has he got nothing better to Smurf than chase me? After all the training I've done, there's no way he can catch me. Training I've done, there's no way he can catch me.
Awesome!
You'll never smurf him, Gargamel!
Look out! Behind you! Ha ha! He's like a stork in a china shop!
One more word out of you, and I'll turn you into cat chow.
And... Come on, just a little further. It can't be far now. The whole village is counting on me. I can't give up.
Awesome!
Yeah! And... Great! Enemies are like weeds. They seem to smurf up everywhere. Whoa! It's Smurfs in here. That horrible smell must be coming from Gargamel's cauldron. Hey, his old spellbook is just above it. I'm nearly there.
Come here, Gargamel. I want to smurf you something.
Gargamel! I can hear water running in the kitchen! Do you have a leak?
Stop distracting me. I'm going to catch that rat, I tell you.
And...
I've had enough of these pests. What's the point of having a cat if it won't do any hunting?
Ah, great! The spellbook is right there. Finally, there's that nasty spellbook. It's covered in the contamination. A little blast from the Smurfizer should destroy it.
Oh, where did you come from, you little rat? You'll get what's coming to you.
Holy Smurf, quickly! I need to heal it and Smurf out of here!
destroyed my beautiful spellbook, you cursed blue imp! I saw you! Ah, you won't get away from me this time, you vile blue vermin! I'm going to catch you. Just you wait. Go ahead, run. You won't get far with those tiny legs.
Oh no, this could end badly. I have to keep moving.
Ah! I saw you go through that hole. You won't escape from me. Hefty! We're over here! Come help us, Hefty!
Hurry, Hefty! We need you to smurf us free!
Break the lock before Gargamel finds out.
Get up high and use a Smurf splat on it. It should break.
Got it. I'll be quick.
Hefty! You can do it!
Shh! Gargamel, now's the time to smurf the plunge.
Wow, thank you, Hefty. I thought we'd never get out of that cage.
Free at last! I don't know about you, but I hate being locked up for too long.
Yeah, Gargamel moved our cage around so much that I got seasick. By the way, did you manage to free the other Smurfs?
No, not yet. But don't worry, I'm on my way. And...
No! That blasted Smurf freed the others! This has gone far enough! I'm gonna turn you into cat chow!
Holy Smurf, he's back! Time to start running again! Let's go! Whoa! Gargamel has really been stocking up on ingredients. Over there! That flower looks like the hellebores Papa Smurf picked. Ow-wee!
Ow! What in the... Ouch! Huh? Ah! Cursed roots! Owie! Ah! Ah!
Hey! You should watch where you put your feet.
So, you little monsters, you really thought your little friend was going to save you? He'll have to find you first.
Yeah! And...
Oh, look! Our savior has returned!
Hefty, over here!
Oh, my knight in shining armor! Save me from Gargamel's clutches!
It's a shame that Smurfette isn't here. You could have saved her. Do you want a kiss?
That's not funny! Keep your voice down!
Wow, thank you, Hefty. We're free at last, thanks to you.
We can go! We can go! Oh, this is so Smurfy!
Okay, there's no time to lose. I still have to heal the Vileaf.
Yeah, it's in the attic. Gargamel won't stop talking about it.
In the attic? Where is this attic?
I think that it's upstairs.
Yeah, because a downstairs attic is called a basement.
This is no time for smurfing around. Where's the entrance to the attic?
Oh, you can't smurf it. It's where there's the most contamination. Keep going straight ahead.
All right, I've got to go. Good luck.
Hello, guys? I freed the last of the imprisoned Smurfs. You can send the stork to come pick them up. They're outside.
Are you sure Gargamel won't smurf his wings when he sees them?
He'll be too busy looking for me. He won't see anything from above. I've got to go. I'm heading into the Vileaf's lair.
Be careful, Hefty. The Vileaf is still very powerful.
Where did you go? You're hiding behind a wall. Is that it? Would you stop jumping everywhere?
Oh, wow. I've never seen so much contamination. This must be the entrance to the attic. Let's go. Finally, here's the attic. Let's get down to business. With the help of the ultimate antidote, the Vileaf will soon be decontaminated. The obstacles are still dangerous, though. I have to stay alert. Hello? Guys? Can you hear me? Guys? It's Hefty. Do you copy? It's a Smurf-tastrophe. The communications are jammed. I can't reach the village. Over there! The Vileaf! Holy Smurf, it's gigantic! And there are its 3 hearts. I have to smurf a way to reach it. Now, I need to find the Vileaf's hearts. I bet they're like those blasted Viletrap hearts. But a lot tougher. They're no match for the ultimate antidote, though. Papa Smurf made that clear. need to panic. I may be on my own, but let's not forget, I am Hefty after all. Every Smurf knows it. Hefty is the strongest Smurf. The Vileaf might try to defend itself, but I'll show it what I'm made of. What a mess. Everything's Smurfsy-turvy. Either the Vileaf is running wild, or Gargamel.
I know you're in there, you cursed Smurf. You must be dreaming if you think you can destroy the Vileaf. You're in for a rough time when those vile critters get hold of you.
Oh no, that's just what I needed.
Don't believe it! By Azrael's whiskers! These roots are stopping me from getting through!
Ha ha ha! That idiot Gargamel got smurfed by the roots! Finally, I can catch my breath. It's a real maze in here. Where should I go? Yeah! And that's not funny. And keep your voice down. Owie! Yes, finally! It looks like it worked. The Vileaf is healed. Hello? Guys? Anyone at the village? Can you hear me? The Vileaf has been healed. I did it!
He's done it, my little Smurfs. He's defeated the Vileaf.
Holy Smurfs! It's finally over, right?
Oh, great! I'm gonna bake a cake to celebrate!
Tell Hefty I'm sending him a kiss, Papa Smurf.
Me? I don't like being kissed.
Hey, calm down. I can't understand what you're saying.
Very well. I'll Smurf a stork to go pick you up. See you soon.
See you soon, Papa Smurf. It's over. Can finally Smurf a little rest.
The Vileaf is beaten! The village has been saved! With the help of teamwork, we've succeeded today. They're united once more. It's a Smurf Jubilee! Even Grouchy seems glad, to a certain degree. Papa Smurf smiles as well. His little Smurfs prevailed, and thinks of Gargamel, who has once again failed. He cursed and he raged for a very long time, ensnared by the Vileaf, tangled up in his vines. But the plant then dried up, liberating that beast, who still is unwilling to admit his defeat. But forget about him, we will leave him to brood. For the flowers and plants, they have all been rescued. So, we'll now return home beneath a starry sky and sing all together, waving danger goodbye. For a Smurf should always celebrate and have fun, showing friendship and joy, caring for everyone. I'm glad that's over. I Smurf poetry, but Smurfing rhymes all day long is Smurfy work. Anyway, thanks everyone. We should do this more often. Take Smurf of yourselves and have a good Smurf.